What's up, guys? Hope you're having a good morning, good Sunday morning. This slate, I mean, dude, to be honest, I have no plays. I woke up at like 8:20, which is Central Time where I'm at. I always use Eastern Time to describe it because I feel like that's the most common time zone. But yeah, so I woke up 25 minutes before this. I guess I gave it a little glance. I don't have any official bets. So I guess I'll just take you guys through my process and what I'm looking for when I'm officially like looking at stuff. So we actually have a couple comments going on, which is sweet. Guys, I'm not expecting people to join this shit, right? Like it's just first of all just me by myself. This is like the worst slate of all time. Like we have we have one game and it's a complete dog shit game with a 13 and a half point spread, a terrible team against the best team in the league. That's awesome to get some comments going. Shoto, good morning. Khan, good morning. Russ was air, yeah. Yeah, that game was good, man. That Wolves game, shit. That was a lot of fun, man. Good morning. Tommaso, yeah, for sure. I'll get into some of these. I think that this especially, yeah, I'm just gonna get into like these. I'll just like answer comments like right away, dude. I mean, like, what are we doing? If I'm not. Let's see. I'm gonna quick retweet this and just see if we can get up to like 100 people or something. I mean, that would be cool. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I think that maybe using OKC money line, there's no way that they lose to Portland, bro. There's just absolutely no chance. I hope at least. So, yeah, man. Okay, get some retweets going. If people do want to join, they join. If they don't, they don't. Shea 9.5 first quarter points, dude. I kind of like that because Clingan should start over Robert Williams. And Klingen's going to be in like he can't move, so he's going to be in the drop coverage. Shea, I guess let's see the hit rate because Shea plays the whole first quarter every time, I believe. 12 minutes, 12 minutes, 12 minutes. I don't know. I guess there was a couple games where he played 9 and 8. That should not be the case. He's been playing. He's played the whole first quarter for a lot of straight games. Okay, let's go to Vansfield. Let's just say he plays the whole first quarter. Sweet. I mean, then so yeah, 18 out of 32. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. You know, Shea goes try hard at the start of the game because this game's probably going to be a blowout. Oh, my screen's frozen. Oh crap, my bad. Okay, Shea. Okay, let's see. Thanks for commenting that, guys. I appreciate it. So first quarter points, 9.5. Obviously, like I said, he's played 12 minutes, basically in like the last like I don't know 12 games or so. Say that trend continues. 18 out of 32. That's not terrible. Clingan should be in a drop coverage, and yeah, Williams. I'm not sure what Williams is gonna do. I would assume that he's also in a drop, just so he can protect the rim. But yeah, Tommaso, still frozen. Am I sharing the wrong screen? I am. Awesome. Is this? Okay, that's the wrong one too. Okay, there we go. Now it shouldn't be frozen. I'm sorry about that, guys. Maybe I'm unmotivated due to this shit ass slate. Yeah, no, I think that's it. If you want to bet on Shea, dude, I mean 10.5 is not a great number, but yeah, 9.5 it's pretty juiced. I guess when he does play the whole quarter, he averages 10. Should get Klingen in the drop. So yeah, guys, just keep comments going, guys. I mean, seriously, I have no clue what the hell is going on today. Like, shit, I can definitely share some of the stuff I was looking at. I think that some unders may be valuable. Anthony Simons unders make a ton of sense in my opinion. I mean, just massive blowout implications here. Obviously, they played one game against him, and I know Hartenstein played this one. Hartenstein's back, by the way, but Hartenstein did play in this one. I mean, guys, he only took 8 shots, shot 1 for 8, which isn't great. I guess his potential is like rebound chances, his potential assists are pretty good, but you know, I don't know how much stuff. Like OKC, like I said, they will play drop sometimes. I just think that playing Simons and drop would be like pretty dumb. Like if there is one way for you to somehow screw this game up, it's by playing Simons and drop, and he just absolutely gets like the burner going. But yeah, I mean, I really would assume that they don't play Simons and drop. 19 and a half's a lot of places. Pretty juiced, but even like a PR, PRA, something like that. I mean, there's just like such a high probability of this getting out. Grant play. Oh, sorry, my bad. Grant under 2.5 assists. Yeah, I mean, dude, he doesn't touch the ball at all. He had 4 assists on 3 potentials. Let's go to since he came back, he's had 4 potentials, 3 potentials, 3 potentials, 1 potential, 1 potential. So yeah, I actually do really like this Tommaso. I do like this a lot. I mean, he rarely gets 3 assists. He rarely touches the ball. I will say, if Simons is getting blitzed, then you know, in the Simons minutes, because I think he's the only one who will get blitzed. Then he could just touch the ball more by default, but he just shoots it anyways. And OKC is not going to give up a lot of points. OKC should not lose the game. I'd hope, dude. I mean, shit. So, yeah, Tommaso, I think this makes sense. I really think that, yeah, maybe like end OKC to win is like a good way to play it. Still shows. Okay, works. Okay. No, Tommaso, yeah, I do like the grand play. I do like the grand play. I think that makes a ton of sense. I actually really like that you're using the OKC money line to reduce things down. I mean, there should just be like no way that you lose this game, bro. Like, if we're being completely honest. So I'm just gonna quick talk about OKC's scheme defensively. So obviously, guys, on good pull-up shooters, most of the times they blitz. I don't know if Shaedon gets blitzed. I kind of think he doesn't, to be honest with you. Same with because if we also go to like opponent shooting, right? Pull-ups last 15 games, frequency. Where's OKC at? So it's pretty low. It is pretty low, but what's Shaedon is shooting? Oh, sorry guys. Shaedon is shooting 30% from deep this year, 44.6%. You know, I kind of think that they play him and drop. He's not a really efficient shooter at all. Scoot Henderson, they're gonna sit and drop on him, I bet for sure. The one thing that they do is that they're really aggressive with gap help. Really, really aggressive with gap help. They really pack the paint. They're really tough for drivers. So I actually think that Denny, because Denny's super reliant in transition as well. And OKC is like a really good transition defense. And he's also really reliant at scoring in the paint. I mean, OKC allows the fewest points in the paint this year. They have Hartenstein back, so they have rim protection. And Denny also like doesn't really shoot. He's not like he does score from spot up sometimes, but it's like he's like driving. Like they don't really allow above the break threes. They're vulnerable to the corners, but I think this is like a really bad matchup for Denny. So 14.5 points. Maybe it seems a touch low. We can go to these filters, and yeah, I mean it's pretty good. But you just got to remember, it's OKC is just like the worst matchup by far. Yeah, Scoot under. I don't really like Scoot under, to be honest, because I think that he might benefit a little bit from a blowout where it's like Anthony gets really shitty minutes, and then Scoot gets like a lot of usage. Yeah, I guess the hit rates haven't been great. I mean, he's just like on the year, he's averaging 12. I'm really not a fan of Scoot's under because he will get drop coverage as well. Played OKC twice, he didn't do much. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I think my two favorite unders for these guys. I also like Klingen's under 7.5. He only played 18 minutes in his first game back. Robert Williams is gonna play here. He was back from injury. Klingen probably will be blowout proof, to be honest. And 8.5 rebounds, man. Seems pretty low, to be honest. OKC not the best rebounding team. His minutes, yeah, Klingen should be safe, dude. And he really is a good rebounder. Because I saw a lot of people on Klingen's under or over rebounds last game. And I was like, yeah, it's a good matchup, but I'm scared about the minutes. And the minutes were only 18, but he had 18 rebound chances, 13 rebounds. Let's see. I think that Klingen probably plays around 20 to 22 minutes here. I definitely envision Klingen playing blowout minutes for sure. Let's see his minutes right here. Was there anything like weird about? Because 18 is a little bit, it's like really bad, to be honest with you. No foul trouble. Yeah, so his minutes are concerning. Like I said, this is his second game back now. He's missed time this year. He played 15 minutes off the bench, and then he started a game in his second game back. He played 19. He was in foul trouble, though. Let's see. I don't know if he really was in foul trouble, man. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to project Klingen out for 20 minutes. Let's see. Because I think that's just what you got to do to play it safe. Yeah, and then per 20 minutes, he's not going to be getting there. 20 divided by 16.7 times 6.7. That puts him at 8 on the dot. So yeah, I don't really know how I feel about this one. Yeah, Denny under better and Scoot under for sure. Yeah, we talked about this. I think it's the best way to play Shea for sure. It ensures that he gets like minutes going up against Klingen too. Who is like a big drop coverage guy. So yeah, big slate tomorrow. Yeah, we'll definitely get into that. Let's see on the OKC side of things. So like I said, I just don't think you can play Shea's over, man. Full game. You got I think the chances of him when he plays 30 minutes, if it's a blowout and he doesn't play the fourth quarter, he's gonna play 30 minutes. It's just how his rotation works. Let's see, even 32. 32 or less minutes, if it's a blowout, he's gonna go under more than that for sure. He had 30 points in a blowout against Portland, but yeah, that's just that's normal shit. Blowouts against Portland. Where they are really bad, Portland is in transition, and we could go to NBA player play type. And they're definitely going to be bad in transition with Klingen playing because he's going to crash the offensive glass. Same with Robert Williams. Oh, no, OKC. Oh, wow, poor OKC. Poor OKC, man. Okay, that's a miss. Got to go to transition. Team OKC. So Lou Dort's out. Aaron Wiggins has the highest transition frequency. So does Alex Caruso. Case and Wallace. Yeah, guys, I forgot to mention. So the two people who are out, one person who is out for Portland is obviously Aiden. And then for OKC, you got Lou Dort. So Aaron Wiggins takes over the reign for highest transition frequency, which is interesting. Aaron Wiggins stuff is definitely interesting. I mean, you got Lou Dort missing the game. Isaiah Joe's coming off illness. Who knows how much he plays? And then you got Casey Wallace, Alex Caruso. Casey Wallace should start. I would assume either Wiggins or Joe starts. And then Caruso comes off the bench. Caruso probably isn't going to play a ton, and just in a game that has such a high blowout probability. OKC is coming off two games of rest. I wonder if they play tomorrow. Okay, so OKC is on, oh no, I just searched up the NBA schedule. Is OKC up in here? They're not. So it's not like they have a back-to-back tomorrow. So they're not really incentivized to rest their guys a ton. In fact, OKC Thunder schedule. Should just look that up. Wow. So they play. So they're coming off 2 days of rest, and they play today. Then they don't play for another 2 days. I think that's a little interesting. So they're gonna actually play their guys maybe a little more than we think. Jalen Williams makes a ton of sense to hit 2 threes. I think I checked into that. He has had 4 threes. He shot efficiently, but he got up 6 in 26 minutes, then 9 threes as well. Yeah, I mean, Portland, they're going to play drop they should be in drop coverage, which is obviously good for getting up threes. Portland has leaked a ton of corner threes as well. You're looking at Schroeder, you're already looking at stuff for tomorrow. Damn, boy. Yeah, Klingen under points makes a ton of sense. I don't like the juice, dude. I really don't. Like, man, I guess the best price out there is minus 125. And I really don't like that, to be honest. But like I said, I don't see Klingen's probably going to max out around 24 minutes and then like 18. Yeah, he's under in 3 out of 8, dude. I mean, outside of putback, which is definitely inflated because of how much time Hartenstein and Chet have missed. Like I said, Chet's back. Third fewest points per game with the pick and roll, man. Just in the paint in general. They all the fewest points in the paint in general. Yeah, maybe he gets like a pick and pop 3. Like, I definitely could see that happening, maybe. But that's like plus 250 to happen, right? So, like, he shouldn't hit a 3 either. If he hits a 3, he hits a 3. Yeah, and in this game, if he shoots 0 for 1 for 3, he stays under. I guess that was against OKC, so yeah, he had a pretty good game against him. 9 rebounds in 21 minutes as well. Yeah, I definitely lean under to his points, though, for sure. Definitely lean unders to Klingen stuff for points. I'm sorry, guys. This stream kind of sucked ass. I mean, like I said, there's one game, and I'm struggling to find something for it. Like I said, I do think that Aaron Wiggins stuff makes sense. I really do. I think this is a good spot for him. I wish there was a way to know if the OKC G League guys were going to play or not. So the OKC G League guys play in OKC. I wonder if there's a way. I'm going to my screen's about to freeze. I'm going to go check on X. And see if there's a way to find out if the OKC Blue guys are going to play. So some bot is saying that some of these guys will be available on Sunday. Yeah, it looks like the G League guys will be available here, which kind of stinks too. But yeah, I think that my strongest lean right now is a Jenny under, a Simons under, and that's probably what I'm going to play. Anthony Simons under 26.5 PRA. I guess we could go to here. Let's go. Like I said, I fully think that Simons does get blitzed here. I really do. And then let's just go to every game, right? Because there's only one guy missing. It's Aiden. Portland's been missing a ton of guys all year. Let's go to like with Shaden and Scoot, I guess. So pretty good hit rate. Like I said, I really don't see him playing big minutes. Wow, even against the tough play types, he's been going over. So Brooklyn definitely blitzes. Dallas, Denver, they sometimes play drop. Dallas, I don't know. I feel like I'm just forcing it though if I play it. I don't know, because I do like it, but I mean, man. I guess this does. So just on the year, right? The only person they're missing is Aiden. On the year against top 10 against the pick and roll handlers, he's under an 8 out of 17. He's only averaging 16.9 points per game. He really has some like really bad games up in there. What about PRA? Okay, same hit rate, still comfortably under. Yeah, if you guys have anything, let me know down below, guys. Let me know down below. I mean, shit, this is some tough stuff. Toumani Camara makes a little bit of sense, to be honest. Like his overs, I feel like he'd be relatively blowout proof, like a little bit relative at least. He's young. 9.5 at FanDuel. We go to bottom half of the league at spot up defense. I mean, OKC guys, they give up a ton of points to spot up. That's for sure. Putback too. Shea probably guards Toumani, I would assume. And you can kind of like Shea, like is like kind of a lazy ass defender a lot of the times. So Toumani Camara stuff is interesting. I know that he actually went over twice against OKC. This game he probably shouldn't have went over, if we're being honest. I mean, 3 for 5 for 3, guys, 2 for 2 from the stripe. Like super efficient. Only in 24 minutes. But then here, I mean, this is really good volume for Toumani. 2 for 7 from deep, 5 for 11 from the field. What I've noticed that Toumani will do is that he's getting better at putting the ball on the floor and attacking closeouts, which is kind of like why he, is like scoring more consistently. I guess he's only averaging 9.7 on the year. Had a couple stinkers in here for sure. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it should be a good matchup for him, especially if you're on the court in the Simons minutes. Because I think if there's one guy that gets blitz here, it's 100% going to be Simons. So if you want to take an over, you're going to want to pair it with someone who's a spot up guy in the Simons minutes, not Klingon. Could be Jeremy Grant. I feel like Jeremy Grant would be someone who loses minutes in a blowout, though. Like I said, I do like Denny's under just because of his play style. Like he's really not like a big, but if he's on the court with the Simons getting blitzed, then that could kind of make sense. Like I said, I think Toumani stuff does make sense, dude. I really do. Fortunately, they're not really giving us a great number. Like I wish this was like 15.5. Even like the points. I think the points are fine. PA, fine. Juice, but fine. Yeah, Toumani. Oh man. Oh, it's zone play type. Yeah, I mean, maybe we could go bottom 10. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's really not terrible. But then you're kind of risking stuff. The one thing, I guess, I want a quick check to see pop. Let's see. I want to see Scoot Henderson. I want to see a game that Portland got blown out in, because Scoot stuff is really low. Okay, lost by 22 to Houston. I think that game was closer than it seemed. This game was an actual blowout. So we did start this game. This was a true blowout. And then Scoot played 33 minutes in it, or 32 minutes in it, and had 5 fouls. No Denny, just no Denny, it seems like. Yeah, Scoots. Oh, man. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. This slate is atrocious. And I'm on the wrong screen again, of course. Yeah. So we're live. I'm probably only gonna be live for about 5 more minutes. And if I don't have a play, I don't have a play. You know, sometimes it's just good to take a day off. Maybe there's some late injury news, but if I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, there's nothing that I really, really like because it's just, big spread. Man, Aaron Wiggins stuff does make sense. I guess we don't know if he's gonna start or not. Let's give him like a 20. Let's see, what is the minutes been? 28, 23, 26, 23, 33, 16, 30. What was the 16 in? 1 by 16. Everyone was healthy. Okay, I'd like to think that Wiggins plays 20 to 28 minutes. We could filter. Okay, spot up. Find their transition. I think that it's a fine matchup for him. Hit rate isn't great, of course. Yeah. J-Dub stuff, unders. I said I like his threes, so that's just stupid. Just stupid. The one thing I will say is that they do have rim. Okay, this is actually, I forgot to mention this one. I do kind of like Hartenstein's under. If there's one thing that the Trailblazers have good, it's good rim protection. Clingan, good rim protection. Robert Williams, good rim protection. That should be the majority of the non-garbage time center minutes. Hartenstein also is coming off injury. I forget what the injury was. I'm going to quick double check that. Hartenstein. What was his injury? Calf. Okay, so first game off of a calf injury, he's not going to play a lot. Like, there's no chance. In this game, so Isaiah Hartenstein coming off of a calf in a game with a very high spread. Yeah, he's probably going to start. So he's averaging like 30 minutes. I'd probably put him at 25, just factoring in the massive blowout risk, factoring in the calf injury. If we do per 25 minutes, 29.8 divided by, or 25 divided by 29.8 times 11.8. So he's only averaging 9.9 minutes per 25. And I actually like the Blazers allow the second fewest points per game to the pick and roll man. They allow which is definitely going to be Hartenstein's like play type. Like he's not doing any sort of self creation. And then, so just like from a pure average per points per minute standpoint, I think it's like a lean to the under. But then also, you got like, yeah, it's like kind of a tough matchup, dude. Like Clingan offers good rim protection. Robert Williams offers good rim protection. So he shouldn't really be getting those bunnies in the paint, I think. Like it should be somewhat tough sledding. He does have that floater that he likes to do from right here, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it's like the pick and roll, man, how they guard the pick and roll. They are allowing the fewest points per game in the short paint, which, Hartenstein does a ton of that from. So I think that the season-long numbers are kind of bad just because, it's been a lot of Ayton, a lot of Walker minutes. But, like, really, Hartenstein's minutes should be against Robert Williams, should be against Clingan. So I might just make this a half-unit play because I don't I think it's definitely like a good bet, but it's not like I got to make it. But I do want some action today. So I think that this is going to be my official play. Maybe just a half-unit play, which I haven't really done. Just keep it light, but Yeah, man. I really do think that Klingon Robert Williams, which his minutes should be against. Even waiting for a Jalen Williams line, I wonder what a Jalen Williams line will be. Like a Thunder Jalen Williams, because he'll get garbage time, I believe. Actually, no, they have that Carlson dude. Fuck. That Carlson dude will definitely like get garbage time, man. He's gonna play, right? Thunder injury report. Yeah. So shit. Yeah, I'm contemplating this right now, guys. If I do like Hartenstein under 10.5 points, I really don't like the matchup at all, and I think he's only going to play like 25 minutes. And on a per minute basis, that would definitely give you a solid edge to the under. Yeah, let's ride it. Half unit play. First, I haven't made a half unit play this year, but you know, I think this is a fair look. Okay, what's the best price at? Okay, best price in market. Looks like it's FanDuel or Caesars. Obviously, like Bovada and Pinnacle, but I don't use those books to track. Bet online. Okay, guys, if you guys stayed for this Midfest, I finally got a half unit play, so I'll type it up here. Okay. Let me just make sure FanDuel is that's actually the price on FanDuel. Sometimes FanDuel is like weird and it's not accurate. Okay, so it's actually minus 115. Okay, that's what it says anyways. Kamara, yeah, Joel. That was actually like that's probably my favorite over on Portland, to be honest, because I do think that they do blitz. What's his name, Simons, and they should definitely share the court a lot. Yeah. So that's good. You obviously, if you're a spot up guy, you want to share the court with who's getting blitz because they'll both start. Yeah, and then Kamara had 2 good games against OKC. I think that he can actually like attack closeouts and drive on Shea maybe a few times, or like obviously shoot the 3. Maybe he survives the blow up a little bit more than like a Simons will, than like a Denny and Jeremy Grant will. So yeah, Joel, I think that Kamara makes sense for a decent look, and I think there's like a 9.5 at FanDuel too, which is good. Rest is at 10.5, but yeah, Joel. If I had to make a bet on over, I think Kamara makes the most sense for Portland. Okay, sorry guys, I'm sending this out. Premium. Isaiah Hartenstein. Widely available. Let's see, minus 113. It's minus 113. 113 Caesars and Prop Builder. Okay, guys. Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in for real. Portland's gonna be good in the future. Yeah, no, I really like some of their pieces. Like not so much Scoot, unfortunately. I kind of wish that he turned out, but yeah, Kamara is a good piece. I think I like Klingon. I think that he might be a little bit limited, but he really can protect the shit out of the rim. Who else does Portland have? Simons. I wonder. I doubt Simons kind of makes it through. But yeah, I think they have some like actual good pieces. Shaden Sharp can hoop. And probably getting lottery picks. Yeah, for sure, dude. They'll be in the lottery for days to come. Yeah, Portland's interesting for sure. Okay, so let me quick place the wager myself. Awesome. Hartenstein under 10.5 points. Half unit play. I hate making half unit plays. I just don't think that this is crazy good. They can trade Aiden and Grant. Goldo, I hate to say it. If you're a Portland fan, I don't know if you're pumping their tires because you're a Portland fan, but Aiden has zero trade value because he's on a terrible contract, and Grant also is on a terrible contract. So I don't think they're getting much for those two pieces. It's weird how that works, man. It's like you really got to be a good piece to get a. I feel like trades with the new without contracts work and stuff now. It's like either someone's worth a ton or worth nothing. It's like obviously if who's someone who's super valuable, who's on the trade market. Like if the Suns implode and Booker becomes available, which should happen pretty soon, to be honest. Booker will be worth 5 picks and a young, really good asset, maybe or 2. But you see who's Jimmy Butler. What's he worth? He's also a star. Obviously, he's way older, but and way more disgruntled. But yeah, just contracts matter so much with the new second apron. And if you're on a bad contract but a good player or a fine player, your value honestly just sucks. So yeah. Okay, well that's gonna do it. Obviously this stream was destined to be complete dog shit from the start. There's nothing to go over. One game. I guess my one play half unit Hartenstein under 10.5 points. Like I said, I only have him for 25 minutes here. It's kind of a tough matchup. Portland has the second fewest points per game with the pick and roll man. There's no Ayton, which I actually like because in the in non-garbage time, the minutes should be 100% Klingon and Robert Williams, which Hartenstein is going to match up with, and those are two really good defenders, honestly, really good rim protectors. Portland also allows the second fewest points per game if we go to Hartenstein's chart. Or the fewest points per game in this little push shot area, 50% of his points come from right there. And then, yeah, so pretty much 98% of his buckets come from the paint. Portland in the paint on the year, 11 fewest points per game. But like I said, I think that's actually better just because he should get, 100% of the minutes matching up with either a Robert Williams or a Klingon at center. So, yeah. One game, yeah, it sucks. There's only one game Goldo today. It makes sense though. It's NFL's today, right? It's Chiefs and Bills, and then Commanders and Eagles. So the NFC and AFC championship games. Obviously, NBA is not going to want to try to compete with that, so they're going to put one shitty ass game on today. So I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, yep. A lot on Monday for sure, and then also on Monday we'll have 2 streams, guys. If you guys are on YouTube, like I said, there's probably not a lot of you guys on YouTube. I totally get it. If you guys are on YouTube though, just make sure to tap that like button, tap that subscribe button. This is a really shitty day. It'd be really easy just not stream, but I do want to just come on and if anyone likes to just tune in and hear me talk about the game. So yeah, I would greatly appreciate if anyone wants to leave a like or comment on YouTube or subscribe. It does go a long way supporting us for sure. So yeah, a lot on Monday. Make sure guys to tune in tomorrow. First one will be at 7:30 a.m. Eastern time with Ozbets. Second one will be at 9:45 Eastern time with JJ Sleeper Stats. So we'll have 2 good streams tomorrow, and should be a lot better than this one. So yeah. All right. Well, I do appreciate everyone tuning in. Like I said, totally get it's a dog shit slate. So yeah, appreciate tuning in. Have a great Sunday. Watch some football. Spend some time with the fam. Get some stuff done, and I will see you guys tomorrow.